Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your full moon reading for December 2021. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for your personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay, let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds, and let us begin. Okay, so we've reached the last full moon of 2021. It's in Gemini and forms an exact opposite with the Sun in Sagittarius, which powerfully aligns itself with Jupiter, the planet of good luck, expansion, and opportunity. So your 5th house is activated of self-expression, and that means you may be feeling a little bit more creative than usual, but also there are huge moments of clarity. I'm going to get all of your cards first for this particular reading, and then I will move through the energy. Also, just to let you know that Venus goes retrograde in the next couple of days, which can mean that there is return energy from people from our past, whether they are friends that we have disconnected from or whether it is ex-loves. People will be sort of connecting to each other in that sort of, oh, we got quite a few cards they want for this one. A residual kind of energy where they feel like they're missing you, okay? There's a lot of nostalgia during this time. Now, as I said, I'm going to get your cards first. You've got Motivator, Helper, Prudence, Unrealistic, and Life Purpose, okay? This one's for you. They said this one's for you. I cannot even pick that one up. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Now I'm also going to get your faded energy as well for the next 2 weeks. This reading is good for the next 2 to 3 weeks, so we will see what is going on there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? We got the World card. It's really interesting. We got the World card as your protagonist energy. You're closing something out, and this card here is the final goodbye. You're closing out some chapter in your life, and I feel like you're stepping into your life purpose as well. Very inspirational time for you. You're going to feel, yeah, look, the Judgment card, that is a card of second chances, but it is also about your soul path, your calling, your soul's calling. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which really connects to the fact that Jupiter is going to send you extra luck during this time. It's actually favoring your sign, okay, because it is strongly connected to it. Now we're just going to go and get a few more cards here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? We have the Sun. We have number 1, the Rider. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much. And we've got number 26, the Books. So I feel like you've been through quite a difficult 2021 actually, and I feel like you are leaving 2021 behind with a lot of knowledge. There's been a lot of personal growth, and I feel like you're acknowledging that during this period because of your 5th house being activated of self-expression. Also, I feel that you may feel a little bit more emotional than usual as we move towards the end of December. So you're going to be very, very sensitive and picking up on a lot there. We've got the Queen of Discs, okay, which is basically the Queen of Pentacles. So financial reward coming on in here, stability. I feel like you're being really resourceful with what you've got, and I feel like you've been very cautious over 2021, and I feel like it's going to be very rewarding for you. We've got celebration. There you go. I'm picking up on that energy of reward, celebration there. Something, it's almost like you're hitting a milestone. Emperor energy. We've also got change. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. And we have the Hermit. Okay, so that's your wisdom. That's all that knowledge that you're leaving 2021 a lot wiser, of course, than you were before. And I feel like you're illuminating your way towards a personal, either a personal goal, achieving a personal goal, or you're on your life's purpose. It's almost like you're searching for your calling. I feel like you're going to find it and be on it. Okay, so let's see about this. We've got motivator. So I feel like here that there is someone who is motivating you, but also I feel like you've got this energy where you inspire other people. You're quite an influencer, my beautiful Aquarians. People look at you because you're an innovator. They give me the word innovator, okay? It says here, there is a skill that you possess that needs to be shared with the world. And you've got the World card there as well, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you're going to be in the right place at the right time to express yourself and also to elevate in whatever it is that you do. Your dreams, your goals, your visions, they hold purpose, not just locally, but in terms of the world. So you may have felt like you have some sort of mission that you have to accomplish, whether it is doing volunteer work to help the world and make it a better place, or be generous with your time, your energy, your money for charity. Or I feel like you have like a social cause that you're really committed to, whether it is making the world a better place and supporting, you know, activating, you know, being an activist for change in terms of climate change and things like that. Because right now they're showing me a turtle, okay, a turtle and being on the shore and going into the water. Now when I see a turtle going on the shore into the water, it means that you're determined to get to where you need to be, okay? Because the turtle, when they're on the sand, they're actually it's a very vulnerable position for them to be in, and then they have to make it to the water. So I feel like you may have felt very vulnerable as you move throughout 2021 and been in very difficult situations, but I feel like you're determined to get to where you need to be. And water in tarot tends to mean a dream or a goal or some sort of you know, accomplishment that you're hoping to achieve. So I feel like you're going to get there, but you may have struggled to get there. It may have been slow moving energy, but I feel like you're getting that final push of energy as we close out the year. You're feeling motivated. It says here, consider a career in coaching, speaking, lobbying, activism, or mentoring. Okay, so I was definitely feeling that energy. And it says you may be in need of motivation yourself or needing inspiration, but I feel like you're going to get that spurt of energy, that burst of progressive energy that helps you achieve as you close out the year. Something that you've been working really hard on there. I feel like there's going to be like a moment of destiny that intervenes, that brings you exactly what you need. It's like a lucky break, or all of a sudden there is prosperity, but it's come from your hard work. So we've also got prudence, okay? And don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within a budget and start living within your means, okay? Very important message, you know, especially if you're someone who celebrates the festivities. Your gift of love, your gift of your presence, as in you being there, your time, your energy, is the most important. It doesn't always have to be put on the credit card. You don't always have to give a gift to show someone that you care, okay? So I feel like you may have actually come a bit more back to your center and be making gifts and being really creative if you're someone who celebrates the festivities, okay? So also we've got helper. And this may, I really feel from this energy that I'm picking up on that you're the sort of person who is making a difference in the world in some way, whatever it is that you do. It says here, avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your needs. Okay, when you are someone who is very nurturing, very caring, sometimes people take advantage of your energy. They may not even mean to, but they're absorbing your energy, and I feel sometimes you got to remember to take some time out for yourself, especially since we've got that hermit energy right here. They're saying don't exhaust yourself, especially over the next couple of weeks. The moon energy is going to make you feel very sensitive, very emotional, so make sure you guard yourself and protect your energy. It says consider careers in customer service or any field where you're able to care for others. Don't fear asking for help or accepting help if someone is willing to give you a hand. And I do feel like there's someone here that's going to offer some sort of motivation, some sort of information. I feel like it's a piece of information that is going to be instrumental to your movement forward on a personal goal. Okay, now we have unrealistic. And it says here, your expectations of the future need a plan. They need revision in some way. It says perhaps your vision is big and may require that plan and careful thought. You could be setting yourself up if you don't set realistic financial goals. Okay, so it doesn't mean you cannot achieve them, but it means have grounding, have some sort of solid plan or stability. I mean, it could even be like a backup. You may be taking an extra job there that pays the bills, whilst at the same time doing something on the side that you really love doing, and it may not be taking off the ground just yet, but I feel like it will do. I feel like you're going to have a bit of a lucky break here and be on your soul path. We've got life purpose. And it says, you have a new idea and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out your vision. So I feel like you will achieve whatever it is that you're setting yourself to accomplish, but you may need an extra bit of motivation or an extra piece of energy in order to move through and succeed. But if there's an idea here that's been sitting on your shoulder for a while, I feel like draw up a plan, a strategy, and get moving on it, because it will be very, very successful. Okay, I feel like you are definitely closing out one sort of chapter, tying up loose ends in an area of your life in order to take the next leg of your journey. That's what I feel. I feel like you're starting something new, something that you've always felt like you've been meaning to do all of your life, but you never either got around to doing it, or you've only just discovered that it's something that you're really passionate about. Now, we've got destruction. Okay, now destruction tends to bring change, of course. And it says here, a sudden change is coming that will completely change your reality. And it says chaos, wake-up call, endings, revelation. So this is about, a wake-up call. Now, if you know my readings, this is kind of like tower energy. And we got a Wheel of Fortune here, and they tend to go hand in hand together because they both mean surprise. So there's something here that you are radically ending, changing. You're making something. I feel like you're closing out a chapter quite quickly, because we've got the Rider there as well, which is a very fast energy. And I feel it's almost like, I don't feel like you're starting again. I feel like you're starting from experience in some way, because you've got a lot of knowledge, but I feel like you could be completely taking an about turn in some area of your life that may shock a lot of people. The Tower energy tends to be like an epiphany, like all of a sudden an idea or a wake-up call that I'm on the wrong path. I don't feel good in this space where I work anymore, or I don't feel good in these friendships. I'm just going to sever relationships with people who make me feel bad. Or it could be, some sort of realization that there's a blockage in the way, or there's something here that you've been avoiding or denying. And it's almost like you cannot avoid it anymore. The Tower energy comes to take us out of a stagnant period in our life where nothing is happening. It may feel stable, but it's just becomes dull, boring, and it's like something needs to change. So the Tower energy comes along, and in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, two figures, they leap into the unknown. It is better to take a leap of faith rather than stay in the Tower energy, because the Tower's on fire, okay, which means it's uncomfortable. Things need to change. So the universe tends to make things slow down and stagnant for you to have a chance to really think about your motives, your priorities. And if you feel then you cannot move either way, or you have to make a decision and you're finding it difficult, the universe makes things so uncomfortable in that position that you have no choice but to make some sort of change. And even then, even if you cannot make a decision, it will take something away from you and says, there's the choice you're left with. So whenever you feel like you've had a missed opportunity, or you feel like something didn't go the way you'd hoped, it's not that you lost out on it. It's that the universe removed it because it was not meant for you. Okay, so just remember that as you move through this time period. We've got don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Very important message there. It's about living in the present and, of course, visualizing the future. But the past rarely has anything new to say. We can learn from it, but it doesn't change things in any way. Now that's very important when it comes to the Venus retrograde, of course, because it does bring return energy, and there's definitely an energy here of second chances. Something that you thought was over, there's definitely an energy here of it showing up in your world, whether it's a friendship that you thought, you know what, I'm never going to see that person again, or a member of your family that you had conflict with. you phase them out, or even a love relationship from your past, something is returning. I mean, there could even be like an idea or a hobby or something that you felt you were really good at, that you really loved doing. You thought you just let it go and didn't explore it any further. I feel like you could be taking it up again in the next 2 weeks and really connecting to it, and it really changes your life in some way. Now we've got final goodbye. Okay, it's number 72. When you reduce it, 7 plus 2 is 9, the Hermit energy. You're letting go of something. It's time to permanently close this chapter in your life. It's not for you, okay? No second chances. No, it says no second chances, not for you, closed path, okay? So you're definitely ending something quite significant in your world. So whether it is, you know, you've always been, I don't know, you've always been someone who worked in accounts, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just going to do something totally different. Or it is a relationship that you're like, no, I know your pattern. You come in, you love bomb me, you breadcrumb me, and you know, nothing ever changes. I feel like you're making definitive decisions to end processes that are no longer healthy or necessary in your world. Okay, now this is sort of underlined by the universe with the World card in your protagonist energy. This is the energy that you're pushing through with. I really feel like you've even, it's almost like you're done with 2021 already because of the way things went. I feel like there's a lot of stagnant energy, a lot of stop-start energy, and I feel like you may have felt a little bit blocked. Also, there were a lot of delays in 2021 for you in some areas, and I feel like that's all coming to fruition now. Things are coming full circle. You're closing out the chapter, like you're done, and I feel like you're asking your guides for a little bit of luck. I feel like you're praying for a miracle or something like that here, because they're answering your call with the Wheel of Fortune. They're intervening in some way is what they're showing me. And whatever it is, because it's going to be different for everybody, whatever it is that you've been really trying to manifest and asking your guides for, that is the thing that's going to show up out of the blue. Just when you think it's not going to happen, it just arises, okay? Now also, the World card has the Victory wreath on there. So I feel like things are coming into balance. I feel that you're recognizing that you have a lot of sort of passion for something, and I feel like you're following your heart. You're creating a plan with that grounded energy as well. And I feel like you've got great ideas, and you are willing to take a leap of faith and explore them. Come out of your comfort zone. I feel like there is success here for you. It's like all of a sudden there is success and you're on the right path. You are taking, it's almost like you're dedicating yourself to your life's purpose or your soul path in some way. And I feel like it's going to feel good. It's going to bring you to your happy spot. You got the Sun card energy there. I feel like it's almost like I've got this been there, done that, got the t-shirt kind of energy where you're like, I'm so over 2021. Bring on 2022. I feel like you've already got plans going on for that year, and I feel like there's, you know, not every sign is going to have a lot of sort of positive energy, but I feel like you're getting like an extra dose of luck as you move into 2022. Okay, now we got the Judgment card. It's in the Resistance position, so it's like I got it like that for you. It's a challenge. So it can mean that there is something here that you're not seeing or you've been avoiding. It's going to come right back. No matter what, no matter how you try to avoid something, it always shows up. So the best thing to do is meet the challenge face on and overcome the challenge. The Judgment card is about weighing things up, judging things, whether it deserves a place in your world, whether you know, you're making a final decision to really close something out, and you know, a cycle of unfinished business with somebody. I feel like you're making a solid decision, now or never. Kind of energy, but I feel like you've closed the chapter, so I feel like there's no do-overs here for anybody or any situations. The Judgment card also indicates soul's calling, being in the right place at the right time, and recognizing that this is where you're exactly meant to be. I feel like you're going to have a realization that your guides are bringing you to a certain path. No matter where you go, or no matter how much you try to sort of go in one direction, I feel like your guides are bringing you back to something that is still what you want, but I feel like there's like, your soul is whispering for you to go in a certain direction, and I feel like you can no longer ignore the call. That's what I'm feeling. You can no longer ignore your soul's call. Okay, now we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is the outcome energy, your unified energy. This is good luck. This is fate. This is karma, destiny. There's going to be like a lucky break here, or things just work out perfectly. Whatever it is you're planning, you may feel like it's a risk. You may feel like you're taking a gamble by coming out of your comfort zone, but it actually works out perfectly. And I do feel like there's going to be a lot of surprises for you that are really positive, okay? For example, I feel like if you're looking for a new job or, a promotion or raise or money, I feel like out of the blue, this comes towards you, okay? And you're like, oh, I was just thinking I want that the other day. You're in a very strong 2-week period of manifestation. So use that portal wisely, okay? Now, also, I mean, you may be surprised by the people who return from your past. Maybe some of those people make you really happy that you hear from them, but I feel like there's a lot of chapters that have closed for you, and they don't get a free pass back into your life, okay? That's because you're setting healthy boundaries. Now we've got the sun there. So I feel like you're happy about this chapter closing. I feel like you're looking forward to the future with positivity, or you're trying to remain positive. You're in pursuit of happiness, which of course every human being is, but it's number 31. So that is kind of when you reduce it, 3 + 1 is 4, the Emperor energy. So I feel like your plans are going in the direction you'd hoped for. I feel like you're going to get some signs over the next couple of weeks that you are headed in the right direction and that things are starting to pay off for you, okay? Also, I feel you may be deciding to travel and may feel like your life is further afield, maybe even another country, one that is really warm, because we got the sun there over the world. So that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I feel like you're dreaming of either traveling or relocating in some way. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of peace. Okay, it may bring you closer to a work or a soul's calling, your life's purpose. I feel like it may involve traveling in some way as well. Now we've also got number 1. Now this is magician energy, but it's the rider. So I feel like something that you've been thinking about for quite some time, or manifesting, turning those visions into reality, it shows up quite quickly. I also feel like you are making some really quick decisions and ending something really quite quickly, and you're feeling really good about it. That's what I feel. Also, as you can see, the rider, horses tend to represent, fast-paced energy, but also something that is practical, grounded, loyal, and I feel stable energy. This rider is about to ride off into the sun. So I feel like you're setting your intention. It's almost like the sun represents awakening energy or visualization. You can see the vision. You can see it really clearly, what it is that you want, and then you're going to take action on it, okay? Also, we've got number 26, which is the book, okay? Books, many books there. This is about knowledge. Okay, so I feel like there's some sort of extra learning that you may be putting yourself on as you close out the year, maybe a course that you want to do over the festivities if you celebrate the festivities. I also feel like you're staircasing your knowledge in order to earn more money, okay? I feel like you're being really resourceful with what you've got so far, but you're capitalizing on it, maybe even putting a little bit of money extra for a rainy day. But with these books, I feel like you're swatting up in some way in order to help yourself be a better candidate for earning more finances, okay, is what I get here. Also, I feel like you're closing out the year 2021 with a lot of personal growth, a lot of realizations, and I feel like you're maturing because of it, and I feel like you're really finding your way. I feel like you're more positive about next year than you were entering this year, okay? Now we've got the Queen of Discs. Now the Queen of Discs is of course the Queen of Pentacles. So, and you can see this is represented by a pregnant woman. Now some of you out there are going to find out that you're pregnant if you've been hoping to be pregnant, of course. And it may take you by surprise. If you do not want to get pregnant, of course, then I would, of course, take precautions and be prudent there. But this is about nurture. This is about nurturing a goal, a dream, or something, nurturing your finances so that they grow. The Queen of Pentacles tends to be someone who's committed, who's determined to achieve their desires, and whatever you've been sort of cultivating in your world starts to grow exponentially. Okay, this is about the home life as well. So taking a little bit of time out for you, maybe doing a little bit of DIY around your home. Now, they're showing me it's like an eagle. It's like a metal eagle. So either you're giving someone a gift of a metal eagle, or someone has given you a gift of a metal eagle. I mean, it could be a brooch or something. It looks quite small in the image that I'm getting. I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. So either someone gave you that, or it looks like it's made of metal. So so please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, that's for sure. Now, I feel like you're determined to succeed, and you're determined to let that path of yours unfold towards your destiny. I feel like you're not afraid to make the changes that are necessary to do that. The Queen of Earth is a very stable energy, someone who plans, someone who's practical, someone who is down to earth about the goals and dreams. So I feel like, even though it says unrealistic there, I feel like you are aware that some of the things that you want to achieve are quite difficult, and I feel like you are ready for that, and you're ready to do the work to get to where you want to go. I feel like you're not afraid of hard work, and I feel like you're doing everything you need to do to get to where you need to go. Also, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities. You're brimming with potential at this time, and there are opportunities coming on in towards you, but I feel like you're doing it for your home life, or you're doing it for your family. So it's almost like this is not for you. Which again comes back to that helper energy. Make sure you take some time for you. And we've got the Four of Wands here, celebration. So there's definitely some news coming on in. I feel like it's financial news, or it's connected in some way to a personal dream of yours that really is cause for celebration. Now I know as we close out the year, that is a time of celebrating, but I feel like you're reaching a milestone, or it's almost like if there was a finish line, you're there. And I feel like you've come a long way in 2021, and I feel like you should be proud of how far you've come, actually, with that. The Four of Wands also is a reunion energy, so it does talk about, reuniting with people that maybe you haven't seen for a while, or friends, family that you've been longing to be with over the festivities if you celebrate them. So this is a coming together energy. But I feel anybody who is not healthy does not get into your energetic sphere. And I don't mean healthy as in, I mean healthy for you. Anyone who is a negative energy, who makes you feel anxious, or has in some way, not acted in their highest regard towards you, I feel like you're phasing that out now. You're not even stressing that anymore. It's like, it's gone, it's gone, it's done. Okay. Now we've also got the Emperor. Now we've got a howling wolf on there. So the wolf tends to be about the pathfinder, okay, especially since you've got the Judgment card about weighing up your options and where do you fit in, how far you've come so far, are you on the right path, are you happy with what you're doing? And you've also got the life purpose card there as well. I feel like you're asking really big philosophical questions about how you can help the world be a better place, how you can help yourself be in a position of leadership, or stick to a plan. Because I feel like you feel responsible in some way for finding a better way to a better life. And I feel like you're going to find that path and reach your... I feel like you're on that path already, actually. But I feel like you've got some questions about either moving or changing something about it. In some way. The Emperor represents success, but strategy is in place to make you successful in the first place. So I feel like the plan is working. You're being resourceful, whatever it is you're working towards. I feel like you are stepping into a leadership position, or some sort of raise or promotion, or a position of authority or responsibility that brings more finances, that allows you to either move home, get a bigger home, or do your home up, create your home as a sanctuary. There's definitely more money coming on in. It starts to grow. Now we've got Two of Discs, which is a Two of Pentacles. You are definitely someone who's very good at multitasking, but there is change afoot here. It has a change there. So I feel like you're reflecting the changes. You're being really fluid. I feel like you've got some choices. You've got many options. And I feel like make sure, because I feel like you're working really hard. Two of Pentacles tends to be an energy of finding a balance between work and play. So make sure you do find that, because I feel like you're very committed, you're very determined to succeed, but make sure you've got some downtime for you, okay? Especially since it is crossed there by the Hermit, which is about taking time out. It's a temporary time out just to gain some sort of introspection, but also some enlightenment about where you want to go next. I also feel like you're exhausted, okay? So the Hermit is also a mature energy of knowledge. You know, it's almost like you've learned so much, you've become like a wise old sage over 2021. And I feel like you're going to illuminate the way. It holds you in good stead as you move into 2022. The fact that you've got, you know, the Hermit, which is a very knowledgeable sort of card there, and you've got the books, I feel like either you are, you know, deciding to put yourself on a course to learn extra skills to whatever it is that you do. But there's an energy here of you feeling, and this is not going to resonate for everyone, it feels like, it's almost like you're feeling like maybe you're going to be the oldest person on the course or something like that. That's not the case, okay? There's no age factor, okay, at all now involved. Now, they're showing me this area. This is the left side. They're indicating that either someone had a procedure here, you're healing, so make sure you get some rest. Okay, everything's going to be okay. You just need to take some rest there. So whoever that connects to, they're not giving me what it is. They're just showing me that there is a healing area. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Take some downtime. Now, I'm just going to get some final cards for you. If you're looking for love, I do feel like there is a return energy happening here for you, but I feel like you're closing it down. I also feel like if you're in a single energy and you're not connecting to that person in the past, I do feel like that you have the potential to have a high level commitment with someone in 2022 that will bring, I feel like it's a divine counterpart actually, someone that you will perhaps move in with and even, you know, have children with if that's what you're hoping for. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? But I feel like you have a choice here because there's a large energy here of you going, well, of Aquarians. I've got a large energy of like, I'm single and I'm really comfortable single and I'm focusing on my goals and dreams at this moment in time rather than love. Because I feel like love, it's not that it's not there for you. I feel like it is, it's not something that you're focusing on, okay? And we've got socks. Okay, socks. And it says here, life can't always be lived to the fullest being a homebody. Don't let your socks stop you from feeling the grass. Introspective, coziness, complacency. Okay, so I feel it is like, you know, maybe if you've been feeling a little bit of lack of energy, I feel like you are going to get a bit more motivation with that full moon energy. But also, it's almost like you're nearly there. You're reaching a finish line on something. It's like, don't give up. Don't get complacent. There's just like a little final push and then you're there. So keep going. It's number 22. And when you reduce it, it is 4, which is the Emperor energy. So I feel that your plan is working. But if you've been feeling exhausted, thinking, oh, I'm nearly there, but it's just not working. You know, when you watch, because they're showing me a race right now. You know, when you watch athletes and they're running, I mean, it's most humans when they're running, but they're coming to the end. They're coming to the sort of the ticker tape thing that you have to run through that you win the race. The natural body's reaction is they can see the finish line and they start to slow down. Okay, I never really understood that about humans, but they see like a barrier or they see that they're nearly there, so they kind of like wind down the energy. So I feel like they're saying, you know, just give it one more push and you're there. It's jackpot. Okay, so let us get a final card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. You got I Embrace Change. It's number 20. You got another number 20 here. So, and I am divinely guided. So definitely listen to that call of your spirit because you are being guided to the right place. There's definitely an intervention here. You are being guided. It says there, I embrace change and I am divinely guided. Something you've been waiting for, because it's number 12, something that you've been waiting for quite some time is showing up in your world, and it brings a really positive sort of major change. So it could be that you're all of a sudden, you got the job of your dreams, but it requires you to travel. So you're like, oh, I didn't bank on it being like that. Or you knew it was traveling, but not so far off, or not to another country or something. So I feel like there's a bit of a surprise, but it's a positive one in the end. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a trinket before we close. We have the mermaid. Okay, and she's got a shell over her heart. So that really indicates you must listen to your heart. It will never lead you astray. Also, you know, the mermaid, turn your back on anything that doesn't engage your heart, or that, you know, really does not sit in alignment with your true goals and dreams. So I feel this is very important for you to remember. They want it on the judgment card, okay? So it's about listening to your heart. It will pull you in the direction that you're meant to go in when it comes to your life's purpose. So if you've been really questioning that as you close out 2021, I feel like you're going to, the way will be revealed to you, okay? So listen to your heart. I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates for you in this reading, my beautiful Aquarians. If you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is listen to this song. It's by Jackie Wilson, and it's Your Love Lifts Me Higher and Higher. Listen to that song. It's about 2-3 minutes long. Play it loud, really feel it, okay? Feel it in your whole body, and think of one thing that you truly want to manifest, okay? Because that song, my guides want you to listen to that song to raise your vibrations. It'll help you manifest the thing that you've been hoping for a long time. It'll bring it quicker. Now, you know, everyone's going to be manifesting something different, of course, but really feel that energy, play that song. And in the comments box below, all you have to write is, love lifts me higher and higher. Love lifts me higher and higher, okay? And I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 31st of December, and I'll announce the winner in a video upload. When you put your comment down there, I will come to it and I'll heart it so that you know that I've entered you into the competition. And then the video on the 31st will let you know who won the reading, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. I hope something resonates. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.